issues right now. Apologies for my lateness. I will be doing the Jazz Rocket stream. Give me 1 sec. Um, I'm just trying to sort myself out, and then. Oh no, we do not want that. Jump to live. Okay. So it looks like I probably missed the last 5 minutes of the game. Give me 1 sec. Just a couple of minutes, I guess. Okay, so we're 9 minutes in. Give me 1 sec, and then we'll really get started with the stream.
I'm not quite sure how to.
No, I didn't auction anything, Alexa. Okay. Put the layout like this. Okay, looks like we're good. Okay. Just looking at some of the highlights from the start of the game. Looks like Yusuf Nurkic has been balling out. Okay. Game started again. We got 9 minutes to go. I was 3 minutes late. Missed the first 3 minutes of the game. Can't really give anything for you right now, but it looks like the Jazz are still in it, and I'll take that. Amen Thompson with the ball passes to Şengün. Şengün with a floater misses. Nurkic gets the rebound, and Keyonte George brings the ball up the court. Keyonte there to Ace. Ace there back to Nurkic to Svi Mykhailiuk. And Svi with a layup. I'll definitely take that one. All right, Amen Thompson. He's definitely going to be a problem. And that is Şengün versus Markkanen. That's definitely going to cancel everything out. I haven't. Hold on. Let me see if KD's in this. Is on the bench. Is KD playing? No, Kevin Durant's not playing. Okay, we have a chance. You have a chance. Slim chance, but chance is a chance. All right, Keyonte George has the ball. Oh, Larry almost gets it. Oh no, Kevin Durant is in this game. What am I talking about? What was I talking about? Kevin Durant was the first name on this. KD's in this game. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. Kevin Durant, Ace Bailey, good turnover. That's fine. Oh, it's a steal. Oh no, but Jazz get the ball back. That's a nice one. Oh, but Kevin Durant gets a steal on Ace. Also, good foul there by the Jazz. Nurkic on Şengün. I think that's valid. Yeah, that's a foul on Nurkic. He catches his arm. Did look like a foul. I will say that. All right, Keyonte George has the ball now. Jazz down by 5. But we're still competitive. That's the most important thing. It's a 3 by Markkanen. No, it's a miss. Another miss there by the Rockets. Jazz get another bite at the cherry. Keontae George, they're going around. Corner 3 by Ace. In and out. And they're calling a loose ball foul. Ace Bailey comes out. Oh, nice pass there by Kyle Anderson. But nothing comes from that. Sends the ball there with a layup. No. All right, Kevin Durant passes to Amen. Amen driving. This gets a block from behind by Kyle Anderson, and it's going to be Jazz ball. Some really good defense there by Kyle Anderson. I'm not a big fan of his, but like those long arms of his did help there get the knock to give the Jazz more possession. All right, Steven Adams has just come into the game. Sends the ball there with a 3. No. And KD brings up the ball. KD to the corner 3 by Rockets. They hit one. I think that's Tari Eason. Oh, no, that's Josh Okogie. Houston down a 9-0 run. Jazz gives away that ball. Might be a foul, though. All right. Filipowski comes in the game. Keontae with a 3. No. All right. Amen brings the ball up the court now. Amen Thompson. Oh, look at the drive. No, he passed it to the corner. Oh, it's out. No. Rockets keep it in. Amen. He loses the ball. Amen. And Filipowski picks it up. All right. I love the drive from Flip. Oh, puts it back to Kyle Anderson, but it's a block by Durant. Oh, no. Reed Shepherd there to the corner. Oh, Jazz almost get the steal, but Adams keeps it. Reed Shepherd there. Oh, nice one there by Reed Shepherd. All right. Isaiah with the ball now. Isaiah there. Keontae. Keontae George. Keontae. No. That looked good, but it wasn't. But it's still going to be Jazz ball now. Rockets hit the ball out. The Jazz have to do better to kind of keep themselves in a good footing in this game. You got just under 5 minutes left. I mean, I wouldn't say they look like they're being outplayed, but like we're down by 8 right now. You don't want to get into like 13, 14. So, I mean, this is where the Jazz next couple of possessions, like they just have to focus on getting some shots down. All right, Reed Shepherd's got the ball now. Reed Shepherd. Oh, it's Reed Shepherd loses the ball now, but Kyle Anderson and those long arms. Oh, Isaiah Collier loses the ball, and Kevin Durant playing some pretty good defense there. The Jazz really struggling to hang on to the ball right now. Larry Markkinen is coming back into the game. And then Keontae is coming out the game. I mean, I expect at some point we're going to see Walter Clayton. Like Keontae was questionable before the game. Supposedly he had some type of illness. I don't know if it was just a cold or just kind of general fatigue. Oh, it's a three by the Rockets. It's a miss. Jazz get the ball back. Lowry gets the rebound finally. And Kyle Anderson there. Slow-mo passes to Filipowski. Flip. Oh, Flip misses. Oh, man. Supposedly, the Jazz have had 11 consecutive misses. Like, that's not good. That is not good at all. Steven Adams knocks. Oh, Jazz knock it out of Steven Adams' hand. I think it was by Sensabaugh. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's not like the Jazz are playing bad, but they're just not getting buckets. Houston is definitely making it very tough for them to do anything. Some really good defense by them all around. And I have to say, it's nice to see Reed Shepherd playing really well. Defensively, that was always his issue. Sensabaugh, nothing but air on that one. What is going on? Three by Reed. Oh, Reed Shepherd, it's a three. So you know what that means. Where's the cheering? If you're new to the channel, I give out cheering for all the threes. And that's a three for Reed Shepherd. Right, let me turn the speakers on. Oh, it's a steal by the Jazz. A steal by the Rockets, and the Jazz get it back, though. Collier gets a bucket for the Jazz. Jazz break this just non-scoring run. Jazz are 33% from the field right now compared to the Rockets, 57%. Reed Shepherd, they're passing to Steven Adams. And then I think it's Josh Okogie with the ball. KD now has it. KD drives to the basket. Filipowski is on him, though. It's a miss. Good defense there by Kyle Filipowski. And Isaiah brings the ball up. Lowry with a three. No. When there's a break, I'm going to go and check to see what the stats are. All right, KD's got the ball. KD with a midi. In and out for KD. Steven Adams gets the rebound. Jazz are being quite physical. I think that's a foul on Kyle Anderson. Good steal there by Isaiah Collier in that last play, but Jazz need to watch out. Like it's a dangerous Rockets team. Real dangerous. Okay. Now that the game is on break, you get to look at some of these stats. So let me zoom in as well. So this is the damage so far. Now I did miss the first 3 minutes of the game. I got caught up doing a few other things and had some technical issues rolled up into one. But what I'm looking at is like this field goal percentage by the Jazz right now. Like that's just isn't good enough. Like this has to be closer to 50%, which is what the Rockets are right now. And then the Rockets are 80% from three. They've taken 5 threes. They've made 4 of them. That's mad. This is what you call good shot selection right here. And then the Jazz I've attempted 8 threes. Like, I don't know why. Like, we know there's 3-point shooting side. And even though, threes are part of the game, we do need to focus on like what we're good at. Like 8 points in the paint. What are we at? 14? I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's probably still pretty early on in this game, but you got 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and the Jazz are only scored 14 compared to the Rockets 23. Like, that's where that's not good. Like, right now, I mean, the Jazz have just really got to be focused on trying to get some points and trying to play some good defense. Because, yeah, this game could get really, really out of hand if we're not careful. Supposedly it's Kids Day in Delta Center, at least in Utah. So now game's about to come back on, and they're showing nothing but videos and pictures of kids. So we got another game on tomorrow against the Rockets. Well, that's going to be something. And then the Nets on Thursday. Oh, we got the Knicks on Friday. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. And then OKC on Sunday. Oh, my God. Oh. That's crazy. All right. Game is back. Amen. Has the ball now. Filipowski is on him, though. Passes to Şengün. Şengün. Oh, that's a nice layup by Şengün. Rockets up by 11 right now. This is not good. All right. Collier with the ball now. We're going to need something. Bit of magic. Nurkic there to Bryce Sensabaugh. Isaiah Collier there with a 3. He misses. Nurkic gets the rebound, though. Lowry to Nurkic. Nurkic getting a nice layup. And that assist was not by Lowry, but by Filipowski there. My bad. There, the pink shoes and, like from the distance between the TV throws me off a bit. Great team defense there to stop that pick and roll towards Steven Adams, because that would have been an easy one for Steven. Now, they fouled him, but, Steven Adams is okay from the line. I think he's about like 65, 70%. All right, Steven Adams is going to go to the line. He does make the first one. And he makes a second. And then the Rockets are up by 11. We got a little over a minute left in the first quarter. See, this is where, like, this is maybe where you want some threes, but at the same time, you really just want the Jazz to get us some buckets. Then the Rockets defend well in the paint. It's a 3 by Bryce. Oh, no, and that doesn't go anywhere. Şengün gets the rebound, and the Rockets start again. Oh, that's a nice pass there by Şengün. Steven Adams does really quick there to get it. Good defense there by the Jazz. It's a 3, though, by the Rockets, and my greatest fears happen, and the separation begins. Rockets are up by 14, and this is where it's not good. This is where, like, you really just have to get buckets now. Bryce, Isaiah shoot! It's, oh my God, Nurkic shot a 3. Nurkic with a 3. Nice one, Yusuf Nurkic. The Jazz are now down by 11. And it's going to be the last play. It's that Reed Shepherd with a 3. Oh, that's good. Jazz have 5 seconds. That's a foul. Lowry goes to the line. Jazz are at least going to be in this within 10. They've let the Rockets score 30, though. That's the bad part. But if Lowry gets these 2, then that'd be great. Lowry gets his first one. Puts the Jazz within 10. And he doesn't make the next one. Nice. So the Jazz at least are within 9. There's 0.6 left. Oh, wow. And the Rockets take a 3 and they hit the basket. That one looked like that could have gone in. The Jazz down by 9. It's a little bit low. Nurkic has already scored 10 points. Wow. Nurkic is probably going to end up with like a double-double or a triple-double in this. So let's take a look at the stats. How much does Nurkic have? No, that can't be right. That can't be right. Right. Yusuf Nurkic there has 10 points. That was true. 3 assists and 4 rebounds in 7 minutes. Wow. Yeah, the Jazz just overall aren't playing well. Like I don't think I've seen this all season. All negatives. -8, -9, -5, -5, -8, -4, -1, -1, -1, and -4. Yeah, that's not good at all. Like everybody's getting beat by the Rockets right now. And I mean, I completely understand that the Rockets are of a different caliber team, but when you look at the hustle that the Jazz are playing right now, like it just doesn't seem like they're far off, but statistically they're far off. They are far off what the Rockets are doing right now. The guy with the best plus minus is Reed Shepherd. Him, Armin, and Kevin Durant have the best plus minus. So that just tells you. So that's probably like Keontae George, Isaiah, maybe Svi, and Lowry that are getting owned. Maybe Filipowski. Yeah, it's one of those where the Rockets are deservingly in the lead. They've been the better side. I'll be right back. I just need to get my glass with my H2O. All right, game's back. All right, Amen Thompson with the ball now. I'm into Jabari, who's back in the game. Jabari out there. I think that's Aaron Holiday. Walter Clayton's in the game, which is what I expected. I expect to see a lot more of him in this game, especially if Keontae George isn't at 100%. And Lowry's out as well. All right. Walter Clayton passes it to Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson with a nice hook shot. All right, Amen brings the ball up. Amen trying to find space. You know, he's going to drive. He drives. He misses. Well, it looks like it's a foul on him. And I think that's Kyle Anderson who fouled him. All right, Amen makes the first free throw. He takes the second. Misses. Misses the second. Lowry's back in the game. Come on, guys. Jazz traveled the ball now. That was Walter Clayton Jr. there. Walter Clayton Jr. definitely having a few issues. Hasn't had a lot of games as well. Definitely more on the rusty side. Now it's a foul by the Jazz again. This time Kyle Anderson. Jazz got to watch out. Oh, wow. Kyle Anderson just got 4 fouls now, and he's going to be on the bench. And even though I'm not a big fan of Kyle Anderson, like he's been effective in this game. Who are they bringing in? Probably Svi Mykhailiuk. Walter Clayton there with a 3. Walter Clayton, maybe he's got to drive, man. Well, like, I know he's known for 3s, but come on, mate. Sengun there with a layup. Rockets now up by 12. It's reached a point now where the Jazz just have to go out and get buckets. And I mean 2s. Ace Bailey driving. Yusuf Nurkic there again. Nurkic there getting a nice easy float up. Nurkic there with 12 points and 3 assists. Yusuf Nurkic. Oh, it's a drive by the Rockets. And they get it. And Amen, he gets the 2, and he's going to go to shoot for 1. And it's Svi Mykhailiuk is the one that fouls him. Shout out to the 2 people that are watching the stream. Much appreciated. Let me know what you think about the game in the chat. It does help to make these a lot more interesting, just hearing what you guys think. Or gals think. Svi Mykhailiuk with a 3. No. Rockets get the ball now. And Amen Thompson brings it up. It's a 3 by Jabari Smith Jr. No. This is one thing that you could kind of rely on this Rockets team. They don't have a lot of natural 3-point shooters. Ace Bailey there driving. Ace Bailey there to Walt. No. Jazz reset. Lauri Markkanen hasn't even had a points yet. Until now, Lauri Markkanen getting his first bucket. 9 minutes into the second quarter. Jazz are down by 10. Oh, it's a steal. Steal by Walt. Come on, Walt. And Walter Clayton. Good defense there. Gets the steal. Puts the Jazz within 8. Lovely. As a matter of fact, that definitely deserves some stealing, even though it's not a 3. All right, Amen with the ball now. Amen trying to set it up for, what was that? Sets it up for Jabari Smith Jr. Nice pick and roll action there. Real easy. A lot of length, a lot of height. It's a 3 by Svi Mykhailiuk. What? Oh, my God. Svi Mykhailiuk shot in and out. This is like, nah, Svi. That was crazy. Sengun tries to go for a spin move. Doesn't manage to get anything on it. Walt Clayton brings it up, but he misses it. It's a 3 by Aaron Holiday. And the Rockets. I'll give it Sharon for 3. And Walter Clayton there complaining. But no, Walt, no complaint. Should have taken care of the ball better. Interesting. Okay, game is on a break now. Let's take a look at some of the damage on what's been going on. I gotta refresh this because Google doesn't do a good job like instantly refreshing this. So the Jazz are now 41% from the field, which is much better because when I first jumped on the screen onto the stream, they were like 34%. Rockets have gone up with 53%. Jazz still haven't gotten in another 3. They're at 21% from 3. Look at this. 60% from 3 for the Houston Rockets. Holy crap. Like, they're not even a 3-point shooting side, but this just tells you their shot selection is just better by the Jazz, by the Rockets. They choose the right shots for the players that they choose to. Like, if I go and click on this right now, I guarantee you it's really only Reed Shepherd, Aaron Holiday, and maybe KD that are shooting threes. Reed Shepherd, Jabari Smith Jr., KD, and Aaron Holiday, or Josh Okogie got one as well. You know, like they're asking their guys who shoot the 3 better to make those shots, or at least to attempt, or maybe to make those shots. Free throws at least were good, but we've only had 2, and that's because we're not driving to the basket. And I get it, Steven Adams is down there, but like you need to ask questions to Steven Adams. This is where like Isaiah Collier should be coming. This is where Walter Clayton drive to the basket. Force these guys to answer questions. Are you just going to allow me to score, or are you going to foul me? And already 9 turnovers. Like again, that's not good enough. And I know they've scored a lot in the paint, but you know that a lot of that is Nurkic. We got a lot of stuff we got to do. All right. Svi Mykhailiuk, from what I understand, is still in the game. Keontae George is in it. Keontae George not shooting that well. Oh, Filipowski there trying to get layup. And they've also got, oh, God, what's his face? Rock brought in their center. No, I got to take a look at him. Clint Capella, that's it. All right, Durant's back in the game. Durant there to the corner to Jabari. Oh, and it's a foul. It's a foul. They're going to take 3 free throws. That was not a good foul by Kyle Filipowski. Man, oh, man. This just isn't the game for the Jazz right now. This isn't the game. Wow. All right. Jazz are down by 13. We're still in the game, though. All right, it's a miss by Jabari. Walter Clayton has the ball now. Pass it to Keontae. Walter Clayton there passing it to no. Walter Clayton just doesn't quite look himself. Kevin Durant. Getting the layup. Jazz down by 15 right now. They lose the ball again. That's not good. Kevin Durant with a three. It's a miss. I'll take that. All right, Walt. Set things up now. Please. No. Watch. Oh, nice pass there by Walter Clayton. And Kyle Filipowski getting a nice dunk there. All right, we got Kevin Durant with the ball. Svi Mihalik is on him, but I don't think there's anything he can do. No, there's not, but KD misses. KD just so big, like, oh wow, and Keontae George loses the ball. Reed Shepherd gets an easy dunk. Keontae George there trying to drive. Gets fouled by Aaron Holiday. They're just showing the Walter Clayton, Filipowski connection there. Walter Clayton come out the game now. Oh, Keontae George right there dancing and loses it. Oh my God, what are we doing? No. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? And from an inbound pass, we lose it. What are we doing? This no. See, this is where we're having a problem now. It's a three by Filipowski. Guys, drive. Like we have to start forcing them to answer questions. Reed Shepherd with a three. It's a miss. Rockets get the ball back. KD gets a three now. And he... Oh, like, what are we doing? What are the Utah Jazz doing right now? The Rockets have scored 20. Look at this. Look at this. 25 points in the second quarter, and we have just under 5 minutes to go. We've paid it a little bit. We've paid a little bit more than half of the amount of time in the quarter, and they've already scored 25. Like, what are we doing? Like, do we not understand who, like, we're up against? Not taking care of the ball, being really, really sloppy. Like, if Keontae George isn't at 100%, don't play him. Like, don't. Like, I really mean that. Is it too many games? Like, do they not realize that we got the Rockets tomorrow? Tomorrow evening, I think it's what, 6:30, at least my time. Let me check that. Like, if they're not showing up for this game here right now, the first game on this Sunday, like, what are they doing? No, it's at 8 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know what the Jazz think that they're doing. This is not good for my health as well. This is terrible. I don't know what they're playing at. We don't have Kevin Love, so we don't have a lot of options. Game looks like it's coming back now. Ace Bailey is back into the game. They're talking about the Jazz commentary. You know, my advice is, first of all, stop shooting threes and drive to the basket. Force them to make a decision. I don't care that they have good interior defense. You need to go out. All right. Game has started back up again. Ace Bailey, he's got arm that's on him, which means that he must be playing the 2. All right. Yusuf Nurkic, right. Screen set. Lowry with a 3. It looks like it's a foul. Blocking foul on Lowry. Lowry's going to go to the line. I mean, we all know that the Rockets, they're going to be on Lowry like a bad rash. But we got to find another way. Keontae isn't there. We need other guys to step up. Isaiah Collier is going to have to drive. We're probably going to need a little bit more from Ace Bailey, Kyle Filipowski. They're talking about the scoring duos. The Jazz have the 3rd best scoring duo behind Doncic and Reeves and Jokic and Murray, and Markkanen and George are 3rd. And Edwards and Randall are 4th, followed by SGA and Holmgren in 5th. 52 points, which you know that means that right now we have 25 points that we're not really going to get. All right, Reed Shepard now has the ball. Pass it to Durant with an open 3. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Ace Bailey there with a nice midi. Oh, Lowry there with a block. Jazz are down by 20 right now. All right, Steven Adams. Keontae George on the sideline having a bit of a moan. Got to grow up, sir. All right. Isaiah Collier has the ball now. With Isaiah, we're going to need you to drive. I don't mind if you miss, but you force them to foul you. Bryce Sensabaugh there. Bryce Sensabaugh with a midi. Oh, that was nice there by Lauri Markkanen. Amen with a floater. It's a miss. Bryce Sensabaugh there gets the rebound. And Bryce needs to watch out. Bryce Sensabaugh there trying to see if he could set it up. It's going to be a kick ball off of Durant. We got a couple comments in the chat. Abdullah BA 3818 says, "My man, thank you very much, sir." He then goes on to say, "This is how you watch the game." Yeah. Well, I mean, I have it on my TV, if that's what like you're asking. Lauri Markkanen. All right, Lauri there with the miss. All right, Kevin Durant now passes to Şengün. Şengün gets a nice baby hook there. Yeah, Abdullah, I'm not sure what you mean. If you're trying to say that I'm watching the game via just this screen here, then no, that's not the case. Like, I have it on my TV, and I have that for you guys that are watching, so that at least there are people out there who aren't able to get access to the game. They at least know what the scores are, and then they can just listen to my commentary. Steven Adams. It's a foul on Steven Adams. Steven Adams leading the league in offensive rebounds. That's nuts. Followed by Donovan Clingan, Jalen Duren, Musa Diabate, and Vika Zubac. Yeah, this game's over. My God, like, what were the Jazz thinking? You got Steven Adams now about to take his second free throw. He shoots, scores. Rockets are on a 25-7 run, and it's been going on for almost 6 minutes. All right, pass. Look, swing. There we go. Ace Bailey. He's got KD that's on him. Ace Bailey, yes. Ace Bailey there again went over KD for a nice layup. Jazz still down by 24 though. That part sucks. All right, Reed Shepherd has the ball now. Reed Shepherd. He takes a long three. Doesn't manage to get anything, but there's a foul on Şengün. I think that was Ace Bailey. That's a great move there on Ace Bailey on KD. But they got Ace Bailey on 9 points, 4 out of 5 from the field, and he's 50% from three, but he's only taking 2 threes. All right, Şengün's about to take his second free throw. He shoots, scores. All right, Jazz are down by 25 now. Isaiah brings the ball up. All right, come on, Zay. See what you got. Zay, you got to drive. Ace Bailey there. Ace Bailey out there to Zay. Zay there to Bryce. Bryce there with a midi. Oh, he gets it. And he gets fouled. That's nice. That is nice. That is a good midi that Bryce just nailed. He's got 2 guys that's on him. He's got Reed Shepherd coming from the side, and Şengün basically directly in front of him. That's nice. And then Bryce hits it to make it 65-43 with just under a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. All right. You got Reed Sheppard there to KD. And we get the smallest guy on the court. Why is Isaiah marking KD? What the hell? What are we doing? Come on. Oh, nice. It's a steal by Bryce. Bryce, get in the corner, Isaiah. Oh, that was nice. Oh, no. Where's the cheering? Where is my cheering? Look at that slam dunk by Bryce Sensabaugh on the breakaway. I'll take that. This is what we need. Okay, Jazz now reduced the lead from 25 to 20. It still is bad, but it's been reduced. All right, Rockets ball now. Steven Adams. Good foul there. Ace Bailey on Steven Adams. Oh, they're showing the replay for the Bryce Sensabaugh dunk. That was nice. KD was there as well. That is great. Well done, bro. Listen, we need Bryce. I've kind of low-key kind of written off Bryce. But Bryce, particularly in the last couple of games, like he's been great. As long as he continues playing defense, that's going to be good for the Jazz. And the commentators are talking, Thurl Bailey's talking about how Will Hardy was just there on the sideline talking to Bryce Sensabaugh. And I was thinking it was about the dunk, but Thurl Bailey believes it's, kind of keep up the good defense. And I mean, his defense has improved over the last couple of games, so definitely keep it up. It's going to, what's up? Isaiah Collier there with the misplaced pass, but the Rockets fumble it on the other end, courtesy of Amen Thompson. Jazz are going to get the ball back with 24 seconds on the shot clock, and we got 30 seconds left in the quarter. All right. Bounce pass is going to be Bryce is going to bounce it, give a bounce pass to, maybe not. Looks like they're having a bit of a change. Lowry is going to put the bounce pass into. Maybe they're setting up Bryce for the corner three. Ugh. All right. Isaiah brings the ball up, just past half court. He's got Amen that's on him, passes it to Bryce. Bryce there with, I thought he was going to hit a three. No, Ace Bailey hits the three. Oh, shoot. There we go. Ace Bailey hitting the three. That was nice. That was a nice one over Reed Sheppard there. And now KD for the last play of the second quarter. Jazz has done pretty well to try to reduce the lead. Oh, KD there. Oh, it's a corner three. Aaron Holiday. It's a miss. But that's fine. That's fine. The Jazz, that lead by the Rockets have definitely increased compared to how it was at the end of the first quarter. But this isn't good. They're down by 19? Yeah. They're down by 19 right now. And now, since it's halftime, we get to look at, I need to look at kind of like what's going on in detail. Like, I got to share the screen instead. Where is it? Okay. Here. This is ESPN. First, I got to look at the Jazz before I even look at the Rockets, because we all know Rockets are doing great, and we'll give them some praise like in a second. But like, look at this. What the heck? This is so bad. Like, no wonder we're down by 19. 0 from 3 for Lowry. 1 out of 7 from the field. And it's probably all free throws. Nurkic, funnily enough, is level on points with Ace Bailey in terms of having our best offensive game, which means that it's either going to be Nurkic or Bailey that this is going to be their kind of game to ball out. Probably Ace Bailey more so than anything else. Ace Bailey there with the lowest plus minus from -4. I mean, like watching Ace Bailey. Like Ace Bailey's been good, but like when I look at all of this, you can just see why things are the way they are. Like 1 out of 2 from the field, 1 out of 6 from the field, 2 out of 7 from the field. Again, more 1 out of 2, 0 out of 4 from Key. Like Keontae George clearly isn't like 100%. Like I get it, Walter Clayton like does have some issues, and you probably don't want to play him, but like let's put up a shut up time by Walter Clayton. Like play him. Like don't play Svi. Like you could have using the extra spot to take Keontae George out to maybe put Elijah Harkless, who's a really good defender. Yeah, this is 0 out of 4 from Key. The 0 out of like this is more like what's the point? Like, bro, why are you here? Like, if you're sick and you've got a cold or flu or whatever, like go sit down. Now let's look at the reason why the Rockets are doing really well. I think the obvious ones are Şengün playing really well, KD, Reed Shepherd for me has impressed me quite a bit just through the kind of eye test. Overall, Aaron Holiday has kind of dropped a couple of threes. They've been actually pretty consistent with their three ball. Generally, they're not, but I have a feeling that part of the reason why they're doing well at shooting the three is because the Jazz are not doing what other teams generally do at trying to stop them taking good threes. Like, if we're forcing them to take contested threes, that'd be great. But a lot of the time, we're just letting them take open threes. Aaron Holiday's taking open threes. Reed Shepherd is taking open threes. I've seen KD on 2-3 occasions already now have open threes, top of the key and in his spots, like at the elbow. Then when you look at like the stats and how everything's going on, KD there with a plus 17, but you can see the reason why. 7 out of 11 from the field. 3 out of 4 from 3. Jabari Smith, 1 out of 2 from 3. 3 out of 4 from the field. 5 out of 8 from Şengün. Told you. Reed Shepherd, 3 out of 5 from the field. 50% from 3. And in turnovers, the Rockets have 9 turnovers. The Jazz have 14. Holy crap. Keontae George shouldn't come back in. Keontae George has 6 turnovers just by himself. Like, bro, like, what are we doing? And then Aaron Holiday, I know he shot a couple of threes. See, Aaron Holiday, what, basically at 40% from 3? Like, that's really good. Really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, and the worst part about it is we let them score 37 in the second quarter, man. Like we haven't really done anything different apart from between the first and the second quarter, and that's definitely a frustrating one. But maybe I shouldn't be so harsh on the team because they are going up against the Houston Rockets, and the Rockets are, what we know them to be. But but I need to take a bit of a break. I need to refuel. I need to go to take a bit of a bathroom break, start getting some dinner ready. But I'll be right back in the next 5 minutes, and then I'll kind of take it from there. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Yeah. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me see something. Is there a way for me to put a be right back thing on this? No. No. All right. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Jazz Basketball is brought to you by Delta Airlines, proud to be the official airline and community partner of the Utah Jazz. Buy Ford, set Ford. Visit Ford.com today. New Skin, discover the best you. And by Science Bank, the official bank of the Utah Jazz. Kids Day, Delta Center. Having a good time. By all, the score doesn't reflect that. 67-48 Rockets at the half. Let's look at the Billboard Proud Leaders. Brought to you by your local Ford stores. Visit buyfordnow.com. Durant, well, he still has it. 17. Shaquille 13. You look at Ace. There's been a bright spot for the Jazz. That's it. The rookie 12. Nurkic also strong in the first quarter. He drops it. Market struggling. Sensabaugh struggling. You got to get Keontae rolling.
What you do, and you're right about the bright spot. Ace Bailey has really done a nice job of letting the game come to him on a night when your top two scorers aren't doing so well. He loves this left side too, coming in here from the left, getting on the right side, staying on the left side right here, being his idol. Coming back to the boom shoot to the right, knocking it down, and then just catch and shoot rhythm shots. Jazz haven't gotten enough of those. And you're right. It's going to be hard for the Jazz to win if Kevin Durant continues to do what Kevin Durant does. I mean, a guy who is like 6'11", let's just say 7-foot guard, that can do it all from the outside, the inside, he can make plays. Jazz have to find a way to get there if the top two scores the ball.
Well, this is to all hardcore Jazz fans and beyond. Now is your chance to meet AJ Andre Karolinko. Tickets start at $65. You get a ticket to the Jazz and Thunder next Sunday, plus a post-game photo with Andre Karolinko. Get your tickets right now. Check it out at UtahJazz.com. Good to see you, AJ.
Oh, that guy. As a player, as a person.
OJ full box score.
It's so many different ways. I'm hoping it's
These first 3 minutes before the Jazz is a 19-point game. First shot down.
Okay. My bad. Looks like the game's already started. Nature cold. All right. So we're 11 minutes and 12 seconds into the game. Looks like Google's a little bit ahead of me. Reed Shepherd just dropped a 2 there, puts the Rockets up by 21. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. Just a little bit. Lowry getting a 2. All right, Svi Mykhailiuk now. KD's got the ball, playing some good defense there. Oh, maybe not. And KD, that's 7'3" length. Too much for Svi Mykhailiuk. It's a nice midi. Keontae George back into the game. Maybe Keontae shouldn't. Oh, but Keontae there setting up Jusuf Nurkic. We've said it time and time again. Jusuf Nurkic. If we can keep Nurkic by the end of the season, get him signed up to a new, cheaper deal. Like I'd very much be happy with that, unless the Jazz have they're able to get a draft pick for this coming draft. Yeah, if they're able to kind of get a draft pick to be able to maybe to identify a center that they would want, that would be great. All right, Rockets get fouled. They're going to go to the line. Şengün's about to go to the line now to shoot. Shoot his first one. Makes it. Jazz are down by 20 right now. Şengün's about to take his second free throw. He shoots. Misses. Nice. Lowry gets the rebound, and Keyonte George brings the ball up the court. Keyonte George out there to Yusuf Nurkic. Ace Bailey's there. No. Oh, is he set up for Ace? No, he sets it up for Lowry. Lowry there to Ace. To Nurkic. Oh, it's a backcourt violation, isn't it? Yes, it is. Jazz turnover. Listen, Keyonte George, if he's not at 100%, like, you know, it's okay to rest him. You know, like, we got the Rockets again tomorrow. You know, if he's out for one game and Walt comes in, like, that's fine. But I get it. Like, Walt definitely has issues with retaining possession on the defensive side for sure. Reece Shepard with a three. It's a miss. Lowry driving, drives through KD and gets a nice midi. Lead now reduced to 18. Reed Shepard has the ball now. He brings it up. Gets past Keyonte. It's a midi from Reed. No. Ace Bailey gets the rebound. Ace Bailey brings it up to Nurkic. Sets it up to Lowry. Lowry has the ball now. Lowry there with a reverse layup. Gets fouled. They're saying he gets fouled by Amen. Lowry there going to the line. I think, you know, maybe this is the type of game that Lowry's going to get to the line a ton of time because the Rockets are playing really good defense now. Like, you know, like I showed you guys at halftime, like Lowry's 3 out of 9. Right now, he's 3 out of 9 from the field. 3 out of 9 for Lowry marketing. That's shocking. Like, you do not see that where Lowry marketing has only attempted 9 shots in a game. Like, he is our guy. If you compare it to like KD, he's got 12. He's attempted 12 shots, and he's made 8 of them. Like he's playing really well. KD there with 19 points. All right, KD out there to Reed Shepard. He does have Nurkic though that's on him. It's a switch out there to Amen now. Is he going to shoot a 3? No, he doesn't. Şengün has it now, but he's got Nurkic on him. Şengün loses the ball, gets it back. Şengün goes around with a bit of speed, a bit of pace, but Nurkic playing some really good defense. Shout out to Yusuf Nurkic once again, playing really well. The Jazz need to sign Nurkic up to a cheaper deal at the end of the season, man. Like, I like what Nurkic is bringing. I completely agree. He has his deficiencies. Nurkic there, wow, look at that, just like pat pass to the corner where Ace Bailey hits a 3 and Nurkic there gets another assist for him. How many assists is Nurkic on right now? I got to refresh this page for a bit. Nurkic is on 8 assists. 8 assists and 5 rebounds. At the very least, Nurkic is going to have a double-double in this game. Is he going to end up with a triple-double like Russell Westbrook in the last game? All right, it's a steal there by Amen on Keyonte George. He really needs to be out. Şengün there gets fouled after getting the layup. We got to get Keyonte George out. Like, he's not at 100%. He's not this isn't the same Keyonte George like I've seen. If you're a Utah Jazz fan, how are you not liking Nurkic? I get the deficiencies, but he's been good for us all season, even before the Walker Kessler injury. Shout out to the 3 people that are there that are watching the stream. Much appreciated. Do leave your comments in the chat. Interested to hear what you guys have to say. What do you think about the game if you're watching the game live like myself, or if you're just joining the stream and looking to hear the commentary to see what happens? Really appreciate it. Do subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out. Helps me to grow. and also helps to send it out to a lot more people out there. It's a 3 by Lowry. We will take that. Lowry marketing there. He's got 9 points in this quarter. Jazz get the ball back now. What can the Jazz do? Keontae George with a 3. It's a miss. You could tell by the angle on that. That was not a good 3. Reed Sheppard gets the rebound. Reed Sheppard hits it out to Jabari Smith Jr. with a 3. He misses. Lowry gets the ball back. Lowry out there to Ace. Ace with a 3. Guys, let's start getting to the basket. Drive. We are not a 3-point shooting side. Luckily enough, both of these teams aren't 3-point shooting teams, but like I think the Rockets are still shooting the Rockets are shooting 47% from 3. Like they've been incredible. The Jazz are at 30%. Like that's like well below average. All right, looks like Will Hardy's calling the timeout, and the game is on break right now. So while the game is on break, I do need to do one thing. I need to change this battery camera so that it doesn't conk out on me. But I will be right back. The screen will go off for a second, but you won't see my face, but you'll still see the points thing. Give me a sec. Okay. Well, I didn't have my microphone properly set up. And that's fine. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the damage. All right. Jazz are 45% from the field. Much better improvement as the game has gone on. They are at least winning this quarter. But they're still down by 15 right now. Like it's reachable, but it's 15 to a side as Kevin Durant. And 16 turnovers is god awful. So we got to talk about the two bright spots of this game. It definitely is Yusuf Nurkic and Ace Bailey for the Jazz. And then for the Rockets, it's Kevin Durant, Alperen Şengün. And then I think closely followed by Jabari Smith Jr. that have been really good. All right, Amen Thompson has the ball now. Amen loses the ball. It's going to be Jazz ball again. And the question is, can the Jazz capitalize on this and do something productive with it? Now, Keontae brings the ball up. He does have a Thompson twin on him and Amen. Amen there. Oh, my God. Reed Sheppard playing some really good defense there, but it looks like Reed Sheppard puts it out of bounds. Reed Sheppard getting the steal. This is not a game for Keontae George, man. Like, he ain't at 100%. He ain't at 100% at all. Like, that is not the type of pass he would have made. Like, whatever sickness he has is affecting decision making. Kyle Anderson tries to go for a layup there, but a miss. And Şengün gets it. Alperen Şengün trying to set it up, trying to cut to KD. Şengün looking. Oh, who's he find? He finds Amen. Amen to Jabari. Jabari there to KD. KD out there to Amen. Amen there with a long two. Amen hits a long two. It's actually some good play there by the Rockets. What are the Jazz going to do to respond? That is a key question. They shoot a three. They miss a three. Looks like we got a comment there in the chat. Oh, Wandering Wizard, how's it going, man? Like, haven't heard from you in a while. I know I missed last week Monday's stream. I had some personal stuff that was going on, and it just wouldn't have been right. But yeah, how have you been? I'm not sure if you're watching the game, but if you are, yeah, let me know what you think about the game so far. The threes haven't really been hitting today, and I think that's been the biggest problem, is that the threes haven't been hitting. But I keep saying it again, that the Jazz are not a three-point shooting side. Especially the threes earlier on in the game, like we weren't hitting at all. Like when I'm looking at our three-point percentage, the Jazz are shooting 26% from three. Like it's just not good. Our field goal percentage has improved. Like at one point, our field goal percentage was like at 32% in the first quarter. Now it's at like 42. Even then, it should be closer to 50, as close to 50 as you want to be. Bryce Sensabaugh there attempting to shoot a three, misses. Rockets get the ball back. Bryce there's trying to deal with KD at the moment. KD goes round. Slim Reaper. KD shoots his first free throw, drills it. Okay, and then Wandering Wizard says it's just that the games come so late. Yeah. This has actually been the first early game that we've had in a long time. The game tomorrow against the Rockets is at it's 8 my time, and I know for you that means it's like early morning, like 5. That's something that. That's a struggle. The fact that you're able to even join them is, I think, is really good, and watch them. But I know that's something that in about a year and a half, there's a good chance I might be moving back to the UK. I will also have to go up and watch those games at the early hours of the morning. But I decided to join this content and YouTube life, so I'm a slave for the content. Wandering Wizard says, except for today, it's only 11:42 p.m. in Finland, so I could finally watch the game again. No, understandable. I think that's kind of like the problem with the NBA in like when you're talking about expanding it to Europe. I think that's the other thing that like they don't really talk about a lot, is that when they talk about NBA Europe, like how that's going to look. Like I know they're talking about like European teams, but what everybody really wants to see is the American teams, but play in Europe. So that's going to be something. So the game is about to go on break, and Rockets on a little bit of a scoring run at the moment, and they increase the lead now. Looks like it's approaching 30, which isn't great. But I'm hoping the Jazz will. If the Jazz are going to lose this game, there's a way to lose a game, and it should be a respectable loss. is what I say. Right now, our record is 6-12. I think that's probably around what everybody expected us to do this season. I think last time when we had our 6th win was like early, maybe mid-December. So maybe we're a little bit better than what we were last season. And bearing in mind, like we had Walker Kessler last season as well. Like I truly believe if we had Walker Kessler, we would probably have another couple of wins where we would be more like 8-10. But say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. But right now, things, we're still 26% from 3. Yeah, that's and the Rockets 52% from like this is a side that don't shoot threes, and like this is what I'm saying. Like it just tells me that the Jazz's perimeter defending it just isn't great because this is a side that shouldn't be shooting the 3-ball like this well. Like yes, I get it. They got KD and Reed Shepard has become a better player, and Jabari Smith Jr. is better, but no, like we definitely need to improve on the defending. I think we definitely need to recruit some perimeter defenders overall. We got a couple comments in the chat. Oh no, I already read those ones out. So it looks like the game is about to come back on. Oh wow. They're showing all the crowd stuff and what the mascots are doing with the popcorn, and it is just a mess. But the game is back on, and the game that sometimes can look like a mess. What can the Jazz do in order to clean this up? Can it be Bryce? Or maybe it's slow-mo. Kyle Anderson with a baby hook. No, but Steven Adams gets a rebound on that one. Rockets 91-64. Rockets are up by 27. Great pick and roll action there by KD to Steven Adams. Like I know the Jazz have a strategy to shoot a lot of threes, but for crying out loud, can we start driving to the basket, guys? Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3. He hits nothing but backboard. Something happened there. I think they're calling it under review. Was it the out of bounds? I think he might be calling it under review for the out of bounds. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I missed that. Yeah, I think it's the out of bounds play that's being challenged right now. Oh, they're trying to imply that Filipowski got some of the arm and fouled. Like, no. That's ridiculous if they call this. That is complete and hogwash. No, that is not that is not a foul. It's not a foul on Steven Adams. No, no, no. We got another comment in the chat. Wondering Wizard says not a repeat from the Timberwolves performance. Oh no, no, I won't be able to take that. Like that's exactly what they shouldn't be doing. No, we can't be losing this game to like 35 or 40. No. Like it's quite simple. Change your strategy because it's quite clear that the Jazz's strategy is for attempting lots of threes. We are bad at threes, and we've attempted 24, and I've only made 6 of them. Like what are we doing? And then the side that's also not great at shooting threes, they've attempted 19, have made 10. Like all I'm just asking is just a little bit of like logic and tweaking. Like I'm not in favor of this. Okay, here they go. Wow. They called it on Filipowski. Like, we're talking literally a touch. We're really talking about a touch. Steven Adams is about to shoot the free throw. He's probably going to get this in. He misses the first one. He's 8 out of 9 from his free throws. Didn't realize that. All right. Gets his second one. Rockets are up by 30. This isn't good. Because this is around the time that, like, Wandering Wizard mentioned the Timberwolves game. There's also the Lakers game as well, where, like, in the end of the third quarter, we just whoosh. It's a 3 by Isaiah. I mean, oh man, and never mind. You know what? KD out here with a midi. KD hits a midi. Rockets are leading by 32 right now. The Rockets lead of 32 is half the amount of points that the Jazz have had right now. Like, that's incredible. All right, Slow-Mo has the ball. Kyle Anderson. Pass it to Isaiah. Isaiah out to Filipowski. Filipowski out to Bryce. Bryce with an open 3. Oh, that's a foul by Bryce. That's an obvious one. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Here's an interesting stat. The Jazz have taken 8 free throws in this game, which is why I keep saying the Jazz should drive to force the Rockets to foul them. And the Rockets have attempted 29. They are 75% from the line. At the very least, if the Jazz drove, missed, and still got to the free throw line and shot some free throws, I think that they would have had at least like 15 points more. This is where, like, you got to question Will Hardy on this one, man. Like you can't out there be. honestly, this game is starting to frustrate me because now I'm seeing all of the bad tactics. Like you. All right, Rockets. Why are we letting Rockets with an open three? Aaron Holiday with an open three. Steven Adams with the miss. KD out here trying to set it up for Amen, but ball goes out. It's going to be Jazz ball. All right. Isaiah there to Filipowski. Filipowski out setting Lowry. Lowry gets a dunk. Good one from Filipowski. Lowry marking him with 18 points. Good to see Lowry with more. Rockets bring the ball up now. Bryce is on him, though. Amen. He does have Lowry that's on him. Aaron Holiday. Come on, Isaiah. Stay in front of him, Isaiah. He got him. All right. KD has the ball now. Oh, KD out with the length. Aaron Holiday there with a three. In and out. Filipowski there gets the rebound. Nice one by Flip. Lead now reduced back to 30, and we got 15 seconds to go. And I think the Jazz are looking to slow it down as much as possible, not to let the Rockets get another bucket before the end of time. Lowry there. Whistle blown because of a foul on Lowry Markkanen. I think it's going to be side out, though. Hold on. Maybe the Jazz are in the bonus, though. Can't remember. Oh, I guess they were. No, it's going to be side out. Isaiah. And that last play there. And Jazz is just not able to get a play by that. It was a block by Şengün trying to set things up. Isaiah avoiding going into the paint. Like, he can't be avoiding going to the paint. Like, he needs to get fouled. He needs to get beat up. Go to the line. Now the game is on break. All right. I need to do one thing. I'll be back literally in 30 seconds. Okay. We got 12 minutes to go. Miracles can happen. Jazz are down by 30. So we got to ask ourselves a few questions. Can the Jazz make it over 100 points? That's a very interesting question. A big philosophical question. That is going to be a tough one because I'm not sure. The Rockets are playing incredibly well. You know what? I talk a lot about the Jazz, but we need to give some Rockets love right now. First of all, the Rockets, for the third quarter in a row, scored 30 or more points. Super consistent. Super consistent. The Jazz right there showing somewhat of a little bit of consistency there with 20 points, 21 in the first, 27 in the second, and 20 in the third. My guess is that the Jazz are probably going to get to 90. And I see right here, you know, the game has come back on, at least for Google. It's just about to come on for the Jazz, or right now for me. But we got to give big shout out to Kevin Durant, even though he probably doesn't need it. He's got 25 already. He's hitting his average. 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Alperen Şengün there with 19. They got Steven Adams coming up off the bench with 13. Aaron Holiday, 11, courtesy of threes. Like, he's been shooting really well at threes. Walter Clayton Jr. actually just getting a bucket there. He needs to play the whole of this quarter, Walter Clayton, because Keontae has been really bad. I think Keontae's must he had about 6-7 turnovers right now in this game. Let me see. Keontae, nope, he has 8 turnovers, Keontae George. Has not been Keontae George's game. He needs to go home, get by the night nurse or night quill, depending on where you are in the world, and just get some rest because this ain't a game for him. Great creativity there by Kyle Anderson. All right, Rockets making both their free throws. Lead back up to 30 for the Rockets. All right. Rockets there to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk setting up slow-mo. Oh, and Filipowski gets a dunk. And Filipowski is going to go to the line. All of this season, Filipowski has been silently, like, really good. They call a foul because Filipowski gets a Rockets player touching his wrist. Does he make the free throw? Yes, he does. How much points does Filipowski have? Filipowski only on 5 points. Wow. 5 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. All right, Flip. He is on Şengün, though. Look at Filipowski on Şengün. Filipowski, Şengün. Şengün gets one over him. Nice spin move by Alperen Şengün there. Those long arms just too much for Flip. But Walter Clayton brings the ball up. He passes it to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk avoiding Ace Bailey. Tries to go for the layup, but misses. And then the Rockets bring the ball up. Reed Shepherd there to Şengün. Şengün there. Oh, again. Filipowski getting bodied there in the paint. And yeah, see, that's why we can't play flip at the 5. But I know desperate times call for desperate measures. Now Ace Bailey back in the game, and he's got the ball now. Ace Bailey out there to Kyle Anderson. I think it's going to be a kick ball. Ace Bailey with a fadeaway, and he gets fouled. Nice. Ace Bailey going to get sent to the line. I will say this, Ace Bailey looks tired. All right, Rockets are calling for the challenge on that Ace Bailey foul. Shout out to the 3 people there that are watching the stream. Much appreciated. If you do like watch-alongs or watch parties or whatever it is that these young kids are calling it today, definitely do subscribe. I do these for every single Jazz game, and I will be doing it for every single NBA Cup game there as well. I really like the NBA Cup. I like the concept of it. I do think there needs to be a lot of improvement with the NBA Cup, but it is the time that you get an opportunity to actually watch some really high-level basketball where there is something genuinely on the line through every single game that is played. But to the other people there that are watching that haven't commented in the chat, let me know what you think about the game. Really appreciate that. Does help to make these streams a lot more interesting. Jazz now down by 31. That is, at some point, the Rockets will pull their guys. Probably around like the 6-minute mark. Okay. Game's still on a break. Nope, they're coming back right now. So it's kids day for the Utah Jazz. So they're showing tons of pictures. Is that like a thing? All right, so here we go with the call that they're gonna review. Let's see what they say. Looks like it's another review that went towards Houston's way. Wow. Why is that not a foul? And he touches Ace Bailey. Hold on. And he jumps in his landing zone. Like, what are we doing? What is it? The shoddy refereeing, man. Like, it's on another level. Oh, I gotta fix this. That is a crazy review. I see two things that are wrong with that. And Şengün goes in to the line on the other end. Şengün shoots. All right. He makes both of them, unfortunately. And the Rockets leads. The Rockets are just destroying the Jazz right now. Ace Bailey with a midi. Ace Bailey, no. It's back to Rockets ball. What Wandering Wizard says, no. He goes on to say, lose by under 20 and I'm happy. I would love that. But the way we're playing right now, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. We are down, 33? Yeah, 33 we're down by. All right, Şengün with a nice spin move. Şengün just spins his way past. Oh, Jazz players, my apologies for that. I think I got some hiccups. I drink some H2O. Svi Mykhailiuk there with an acrobatic layup. Takes the Jazz to 75. All right, out. Jabari Smith Jr. with the ball now. Passes to Reed Shepherd. No, sorry, to Şengün. Şengün, he does. Oh, that's a nice setup there by Şengün. Nice power pass there. Just bullet pass to Jabari Smith Jr. And he then goes up and gets a sky dunk. Walter Clayton Jr. now with the ball. Walt there to Kyle Anderson. To Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk there with a three. Step back three. Way too short. Svi Mykhailiuk there getting a bit too brazen there with a lot of these shots. It's like, mate, we need you to play defense. It's a three by the Rockets. It's a miss. Oh, Filipowski there with a spin. Spin to Walt. Walter Clayton there with a missed three. And it's another foul on Filipowski to Şengün. Jazz are now down by 35. Sorry, Wandering Wizard. The lead just keeps increasing. And it's Rockets ball. They get it back. Clint Capella, number 30 there, getting a deuce. Nice pick and roll action there by Walter Clayton. It's a three by Svi Mihajlovic. Svi Mihajlovic hits a three, so you know what that means. And that's the first three that we've had in a long time, and that's from both teams. All right, Aaron Holiday has the ball now. Is it a turnover? Yes, it is. Turnover by the Rockets. It's going to be Jazz ball. We got 7 minutes to go. Jazz right now. Rockets have scored 17 points in this quarter, man. Like, see, this can't be happening. Without Keontae George being at 100%, we just don't have enough firepower. Just don't have enough firepower. It's another three by the Rockets. You know what that means. Filipowski there with a midi. Nice one there over. I think that's Josh Okogie. Maybe not. Oh, no, I think that's Jeff Green. Another missed three by the Rockets. And Walter Clayton Jr. brings the ball up. Walt, he stops. He's got to figure out something like long before then. Kyle Anderson slow-mo there with the ball, passes it to. It's a foul on Kyle, as in Kyle Filipowski. I think he's going to go to the line. All right. Ace Bailey. Oh, Ace Bailey with some nice moves there. Ace Bailey with a floater. Love that shot there by Ace Bailey. He gets another couple of points, Ace Bailey there. Ace Bailey now at 17. He is approaching the most points he's ever scored in a regular season game. I think it's 20. Ace Bailey putting up there some good defending on Jeff Green. Oh, Filipowski missing an easy layup. Yeah. It's kind of been a synopsis of the game there with that miss. Lots of good play, but just not clinical enough offensively. Jeff Green there getting a layup. All right, Filipowski there to Kyle Anderson. There goes to Walter Clayton. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. It's okay, Walt. You get him next time, baby. Walter Clayton there getting the free throw. All right, Rockets ball now, and that is Rockets there with another three. It's a miss by them. Jazz get the ball back. Filipowski there with some post moves. He gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. I think the Jazz are going to get over 100 points. I think the Jazz are going to get 100 points. And that deserves some cheering. You always take something positive about the game. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near close to Wandering Wizards' prediction of losing by under 20, since the Rockets are now 119 to 84. But it looks like the Jazz will score over 100 points. We should score 100 points, at least. Filipowski hitting his second free throw. And the Rockets are definitely shutting up shop. They've got what was it, the G League MVP last year? Was it Davison? He was with the Celtics. He's a pretty good older point guard. Shoots the three ball. Like, has a really nice game there. He's the number 4. Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3. And he drains it. Again, that's the first 3 we've had in a while. I'll take that. All right. We do have a comment there in the chat. Yeah, Wandering Wizards says scoring 100 would be something at least. I completely agree. I think that's kind of the only positive you could take. Of course, like Ace Bailey, playing really well. He scores another bucket, Ace Bailey. Another good mid-range shot. Like Ace Bailey, they're scoring his 19th bucket. I think his highest in a regular season game is 20. I think that's his highest. All right, another 3 by the Rockets. This time the Jazz are not even attempting to block at the perimeter. It's going to be Jazz ball. Looks like it's going to be timeout. All right. I need to take a quick break. I'll be back in literally about 30 seconds. Okay. Game's not back yet, but we are approaching the dying embers of the game. There's a few more pretty good games coming on that I might check out. We got Hawks 76ers later on. That should be pretty interesting. Raptors Knicks. That could be pretty good. Thunder Blazers. Celtics Cavs as well. In less than an hour. And then you got, obviously, America's favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, going up against the Pelicans later on. That should be an easy win for them. But looking at how this game has gone, it's just been a Rockets dominance, to be fair. KD there with 25. He's not coming back into the game. We're obviously facing them tomorrow. Same thing with Alperen Şengün, Jabari Smith Jr., Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard's played 31 minutes. Wow. He's got 9 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. He's played pretty well. Reed Shepherd has a plus 33. Like, I mean, my player ratings are just going to be like really easy. Really, really easy. Because, yeah, the Jazz have been that bad. And I'll save my comments there on how the game was really gone in another 5 minutes when we get on player ratings. All right, Rockets ball. Davison has it. Davison right there passes it to, I think that's Aaron Holiday. Yeah, it is. Gets the hook. All right, Filipowski brings the ball up. Where I am, you know what? I'm taking these scores off. There is no point. It's a turnover by the Jazz. And Josh Okogie is going to put the Rockets up 125-90. I'm going to stop sharing. And you guys will have to contend it looking at my face for the rest of this stream. All right, Filipowski there with a nice spin move over Davison. Wondering Wizard says scoring 100 will be. No, I saw that one before. He then goes on to say we have the Brooklyn Nets on Friday, though. Yes, we do have the Brooklyn Nets on Friday. So that will be really great because I know they don't play no defense. I don't even think they have the players to play like good defense. So that should be a Jazz win. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll have popcorn here, and like the Jazz will get a win against the Brooklyn Nets for sure. I'm sure there's going to be some Brooklyn Nets fans that join the stream, try to talk a lot of smack to me because I haven't been very nice towards Cam Spencer. No, not Cam Spencer. Cam Thomas, who like he shoots very well. Like he's a lights out scorer, but the guy doesn't know what the word pass is or defense. You then go on to say, yeah, that's something to look forward to. Yeah, no, that's absolutely correct. All right. We got a minute to go. Jeff Green there with a 3. Misses. Rockets get another bucket. 127-94. Wondering, Wizard, I think maybe I was wrong. Maybe the Jazz don't score over 100 points. Jazz get fouled. 94-127. All right. Jazz shoot. Bryce Sensabaugh nails the free throw. All right. Bryce hits both the free throws. He puts the Jazz up 96-127. All right, we got Jeff Green with the ball now. Jeff Green, he does have Bryce there that's on him. Look at him, fade away. Oh, wow, and it's a dunk there. I think that's Clint Capella that got that dunk. Rockets there, 129-96. Like, I was just about to say something about Walter Clayton there losing the ball. Filipowski there, giving the Jazz another couple of points. And I don't think the Jazz are going to get to 100 points. I can't believe it. They're going to get to 100 points. It's Rockets ball. They're going to time this out. Guys, just go out and get. All right, the Rockets aren't going to do anything with it. There's 9 seconds left on the shot clock. And I think that they're just going to like let this go out. And then the Jazz are just. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get it. And it looks like they're just going to let this game go where it's going to go. Are the Jazz going to try to get 2 more points to get over 100? Oh, yeah, they are. They're like, screw it. We're going to do it. Slow-mo there with a 3. Oh, and he drains a 3. So the Jazz at least get 100 points in the game. 101 to 129. But trust me, it could have been a lot more. And I'm assuming that the Rockets scored over 30 points in that quarter. Yes, they do. And strangely enough, so do the Jazz. I'm going to keep this player ratings here pretty quick. Jazz right there scored 33 points in that second quarter, but that is largely down to the fact the Rockets took a lot of their guys in. It looks like a lot of veteran advice is coming towards Walter Clayton there, even by the Rockets players. You know, like he definitely needs it. You could tell that, you know, his confidence has been shaky, but everybody knows what Walter Clayton could do. You know, they saw him play in college, during that March Madness time, he was the guy that everybody was talking about. So it's only going to be a matter of time, and then we will see Walter Clayton, adapt to the NBA. He is playing at one of the harder positions, and he is playing for the Jazz, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult there to him. But yeah. So let's talk about player ratings now. Kevin Durant and what the Rockets have done. Rockets have been incredible. Like, they've been consistent throughout all across the board. Like, yes, they're not a three-point shooting side, but I think a large reason why they've shot the three ball really well is because the Jazz are not defended on the perimeter. And I know they're not good at defending against the perimeter, which is probably why the Rockets shot so many threes. And I mean, even if I go up and look at how many threes the Rockets shot, 31 threes. They shot almost the same amount as the Jazz, who took 32 threes. And the Rockets ended up with 35 threes. But then when you have to bear in mind is that the Rockets took out a lot of their main guys as well. So that probably skews that a little bit. But the Rockets were incredible, did a really good job, put the Jazz away, and it was a really good professional performance from them. Kevin Durant there, from start to finish. Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun were probably the best players. Yeah, I'd probably say that. Those three there were the best players of this game. I'm going to give them rock solid 8.5s, all three of them. I really like their performance. Kevin Durant doing what KD does, like he hit his average 25 and he just kind of relaxed. Only one turnover as well. Jabari Smith Jr. doing really well. So I thought set up some good screens, helped with kind of defensive support to help Alperen Sengun out, and was a really good third offensive threat throughout this game. And then Alperen Sengun playing some really good defense, acted as a creative hub, and also act as a secondary offensive player as well. And recently, he's had some incredible games where he was the main offensive hub throughout the game. But this game here, for me, I felt I'd give it to KD just a little bit over Alperen Sengun, but Sengun was very good. So I'd give all three of them 8.5s. Amen Thompson, I'd give an 8, along with Reed Shepard. I'll also give an 8. Really good defensive performance from Amen, which, again, as expected, did what he needed to do, defended against the perimeter. Interior defense was good. Reed Shepard there, again, super impressed by him. He had a rough first season, and I was really excited to see him. He had a great summer league, him and Cam Whitmore there, balling out for the Rockets. Obviously, Whitmore there, no longer there. But I thought he had a really good performance overall in the last year's summer league. And then he's come there this season and really adapted well, plays good defense, got really good hustle play. And I think finally you kind of start seeing some of his game translate towards the NBA. But obviously he's playing within a system, so he's adapting, and I think he's adapting pretty well. I mean, he's got 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. You know, you could just see it. You could just see it. So good shout out there by Reed Shepard there with 8. We got a few comments there before I go into the subs for the Rockets. Okay, I'll get to your comments there in a sec. Wondering was it there when I'm on talking about the Jazz. Let me just get through the Rockets because you know, like even though like I'm a Utah Jazz fan, like you know, we also got to show some love towards Houston Rockets because they were great. Jeff Green, he really was coming on in the last few minutes of the game. Again, too short to kind of talk about Jae'Sean Tate. Like, yeah, 10 minutes, but again, didn't really notice him that much. Jae'Sean Tate. Steven Adams, really good game from him. I'm going to give also him an 8. I thought, again, another solid performance from him. He was, for me, the main reason why Isaiah Collier, I think, was avoiding the paint like the plague and just refused to drive. Blocked when he needed to, got the rebounds, acted as a creative hub, trying to, you know, get the Rockets moving really quickly up the court, you know, where the Jazz were kind of flat-footed in a lot of situations. Clint Capella as well, I thought was really good too. He had his moments, didn't play a ton of minutes, but I did notice what he was doing on the court. I'd give him a 7.5, not as good as Steven Adams, but I liked him. Aaron Holiday, for me, was their biggest three-point threat. I noticed him quite a lot just out there in open position, shooting threes. For me, I'm going to give him a 7.5. And Josh Okogie there, I'd also give him a 7.5 too. I thought, again, providing good performances from him defensively and offensively. And just caused the Jazz a lot of problems, particularly to Kyle Filipowski, who just struggled to deal with guys of similar size. Now, we got to talk about the Utah Jazz. Okay. So, the Jazz, when I first started this stream, now I started a bit late. I was about 3 minutes late. Everybody here was negative. Every single one was negative. How? I don't understand. But when you look at the numbers and you're looking at it, like me watching the game, I'll say it so. We were bad on the perimeter, defending against the 3. Our defense overall wasn't great, and we made sloppy passes, which we tend to make, and made sloppy shots. I think a lot of the strategy around the Jazz is to shoot the 3 ball. We need to change that. Like, it cannot be let's shoot threes because we just don't have the players to be able to do that at a consistent level. And that's why I think the Jazz didn't even have a chance to where they could be competitive in this game. So that's my opinion. Now, looking at the individual players, like Lowry, you know, he was targeted from the beginning. And he gets targeted every single game at 18 points in 30 minutes. When you look at it like that, you think, oh, that's not too bad. But, like, you know, you want more from your star. And, you know, Lowry's only successful when everybody else is feeding him appropriately, when everybody else is able to find him. And Lowry, for me, I'll give a 7.5. I think started out rough and ended strongly. That minus 16 there, that definitely is a shocking one. Yusuf Nurkic, one of the best players that we had in today's game. They kind of rested him pretty soon. And I guess the reason for that is because we got the Rockets again tomorrow, and we really need him to be at 100% because he's going to be playing lots of minutes there. Not sure if Kevin Love is going to be playing, but for me, I'm going to give Yusuf Nurkic. I got to give Yusuf Nurkic a 7.5. I can't give him what I gave the Rockets, who got an 8, but Yusuf Nurkic was one of the best players there, in my opinion. Svi Mykhailiuk, I'm going to give a 7. I thought he was okay overall. Shooting was all right. Defensively, I mean, he was marking KD a lot of the time. Like, there's not much he can do as well. So I'll give him a 7. Keontae George, who Wandering Wizard rightfully said it so. Poor game by Key, unfortunately. Keontae George was the worst Jazz player. I'm just saying it frank. Keontae George was bad. You could tell he wasn't at 100%. He was marked, when I checked last night, as unsure whether he would even play, and that tells you something. That's poor. And even Warden Wizard said it. No points. No points from Keontae George and 19 minutes played. Just a poor game. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, if he's not 100%, don't play him. Let the guy rest. Like, this is a time for Isaiah Collier and Walter Clayton. Like, play them. If they're not good enough, then that says something about them. But let's not force Key and break down Key so Key gets injured, because we're going to need Key a lot throughout as this game goes. So yeah, just a really bad game from Keontae George. So then Wondering Wizard also says, are we shooting threes on purpose to lose, or what's the reason we are doing? No, this is the Jazz way, and I think that reason is because of how the way the NBA is that they want everybody attempted at least 43s. That's what they were doing last season. I don't think that they're trying to lose games. I think that they are trying to play to win, but because the Jazz is so up and down, like I just don't get like adapt. Like, they don't need to shoot as many threes. They really don't. Like, if you're talking wide open threes, like that's what the Jazz should be looking to create. Maybe that's the strategy, to create wide open threes. But if that's the case, they're not doing a great job at it, because we're not getting a lot of wide open threes. A few times in the corners that Ace Bailey was able to capitalize on, but overall, just not doing that well. And then to the Jazz's best player of the game, Ace Bailey, there, 19 points in his 31 minutes of play. Had some really good corner threes there. He was 3 out of 5 from the field, so from three, 60% from three. So he did really well on the 3-ball game. A couple of rebounds and an assist. Just really good overall play from Ace Bailey. Really like what I saw. A couple of step back middies. You could see some of his like natural game coming into the game as well. So I really like what I see from Ace Bailey there. I'll give Ace Bailey a solid 8 for me. Kyle Anderson as well. I'll give him a 7.5. No, I'll give Kyle Anderson a 7. I thought he was okay. Kyle Anderson, like, he did what he needs to do. Kyle Filipowski, I'm going to give a 7.5. Started out rough, did the best that he could. Playing the 4 and the 5 presents a lot of challenges. But yeah, overall was you want more defensively from Kyle, but like, I get it. And I get the team that he's going up against. So for me, I think a 7.5 is fair. Bryce Sensabaugh, I thought, had a pretty good game as well. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Scored buckets when we needed to, played some pretty decent defense. It just that, for me, too much reliance on the 3-ball. Attempted 6 threes, only made 1 of them. Same thing with Kyle there. Attempted 4 threes, didn't make any. Like, apart from the 3-ball, like, both those guys actually played like pretty well. And even if they had gotten like a couple of more threes, you know, like, then things would have looked better for them. Like, if Bryce had scored 3 threes, you know, things would have been better for him. But like, it just wasn't. Isaiah Collier there with 2 points. Poor game from Isaiah. I didn't like what Isaiah was doing. It looked like he was avoiding shooting, and I don't like that. So for me, Isaiah's going to get a 6. I'm a big fan of Isaiah Collier. I think that there's a player there, but he looks like he was avoiding driving to the basket and was avoiding shooting because he didn't want to go to the basket. And I don't like players that hide. Walter Clayton Jr. had a couple of turnovers, but overall was okay. I'm going to give Walt a 7 with some room to grow, and he's on that path. So that is it in terms of player ratings. So for me, I guess the top 3 ratings would go to Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun, which is, I think, that's what everybody would have expected. But the way how the Jazz started off this season, you might have want just to see a little bit more. But we got the Rockets again tomorrow, if you thought you missed everything that happened in today's game. So we got the Rockets tomorrow, and maybe we might be able to put up a better performance, maybe even get the win. You never know, but I'm going to try to be positive about it. And hopefully the Jazz are able to get have a better performance tomorrow against the Rockets. But Rockets get the win, Jazz lose, and we just have to hope next time is even better. But I want to thank you guys for checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. I see there's 2 people left. Thank you very much for continuing to join the stream. Much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do these live streams for every single Jazz game. And I'll be doing them for all the NBA Cup games and probably for at least a lot of the playoff games. But I'll kind of pick and choose for those. But thank you once again. Please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all tomorrow against the Rockets at 8 p.m. Peace.